नमामि शारदां देवी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीं नमस्कारकरस्तुम्मि प्रसन्नास्तु स सदा. Students, we are on the ninth part of parallel lines, 9th standard SSC Maths 2, and up to now we are on the problem set 2. We have completed 4 questions. Now the 5th question of problem set. They have given that line AB is parallel to line CD is parallel to line EF, AB is parallel to CD is parallel to EF, line QP is a transversal, and main thing is they have given Y is to Z is equal to 3 is to 7. Is to is a ratio, okay, is to means what? Ratio, that is actually Y upon Z is equal to 3 upon 7 is there. We are having a separate topic in Maths 1, that is the ratio and proportion. So first of all, you should know that what is meaning of ratio. See, if I am considering two students, say Anu and Neha. Okay, Anu she is carrying around 10,000 rupees. Or her salary is 10,000 rupees. Neha is having 20,000 rupees salary. And if I ask you what is the ratio, so first of all, what is the meaning of ratio? Ratio may be Anu's salary upon Neha's salary. So Anu's salary is 10,000, Neha's salary is 20,000. Then ratio become 1 upon 2 or it is 1 is to 2. And then ratio of Neha is to Anu is actually 20,000 upon 10,000. So it become 2 upon 1 or 2 is to 1. Got my point? So when you are taking a ratio, we are going to divide first quantity upon second quantity. Like Y is to Z is 3 is to 7. It's okay. And Anu is to Neha is 1 is to 2 or Neha is to Anu is 2 is to 1. So they have given that 2 is to 1 is a ratio. But when you are carrying a ratio, like ratio of Anu is to Neha is 1 is to 2. But with this 1 is to 2, there is always some constant value is there. उस constant value से जब मैं multiply करूँगा, these are the constant values. 10,000 here also 10,000. I'll get 10,000 and 20,000. So we'll get the real values. जिस एक constant value से हम लोग ratio को multiply करते हैं and we are getting a real value, that is called as common multiple. क्या बोलते हैं उसको हम लोग? Common multiple. तो जब भी रेशियो रहेगा उसके साथ हमेशा कॉमन मल्टीपल चलता है. तो ये कॉमन मल्टीपल इज 10,000. So it may be 2, it may 1 also. Suppose इनका सैलरी है 1 रुपी एंड 2 रुपी, रेशियो इज गोइंग टू कम 1 is to 2. बट उस वक्त कांस्टेंट रहेगा 1, बट इट इज ऑलवेज देयर, इट कैन नॉट बी 0. 0 रहेगा तो क्या होगा? 0 हो जाएगा. So once again I'll repeat it. When there is a ratio, there is a common multiple, and when you are going to multiply with that constant value, we'll get a real value. Have you understood this? Y is to Z is there. Ratio कितना है? 3 is to 7. But with this, some constant values are going, and with that constant value, we can find out the real value of Y and real value of Z with some given condition. ये थोड़ा सा तुम्हें याद रखना पड़ेगा, because ratio and proportion topic you are going to study in Maths 1. I think it in the first semester, second semester you are going to study. इस वक्त थोड़ा सा ये दिमाग में रखो. Okay, so ये करके चलेंगे तो हमारे लिए थोड़ा सा बेनिफिट रहेगा for this particular question. Okay, so shall I write given? What is given to you? Given these three lines. Line AB is parallel to line CD is parallel to line EF. Means AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF. So AB is parallel to EF as well as BC is parallel to CD is parallel to EF. Okay. And they have given Y is to Z is equal to 3 is to 7. And what they have asked to find? They have asked to find measure of angle x. Measure of angle x. Now, solution. While they doing this question, what they are given to you? See, they have given the relation between y and z. Y is to z is 3 is to 7, but as such we don't have any property. उनका ना corresponding angle है ना alternate angle है ना interior angles है. They are different angles. But I know that these two are they are the interior angles. अगर मैं consider करूँ AB is parallel to EF, तो these two are what? Alternate angles. That property I am going to use first. See how I start. Line AB is parallel to line CD is parallel to line EF. This one is given. Therefore, I can write as what? Line AB is parallel to line EF. Line AB is parallel to line EF. Have you understood this? Now, if line PQ or QP is a transversal, so what I can write is angle X will be equal to angle Z. I'll take it as equation 1, and reason to me लिखना है. What is that? It is Z forming angle. If I forget about this CD, so we got a Z forming angle. These two angles are congruent. So what I can write then? By alternate angle, as lines are given, means alternate angle theorem of parallel lines. Alternate angle theorem of what? Parallel lines. So that's what we got, equation 1. Now, what they are given to you? Again, they have given to you y is to z is equal to 3 is to 7. This is given. Is it right? Have you understood now? So, what I can do is angle y is to angle x is equal to 3 is to 7. Since what I get there, उल्टा therefore मतलब sin हो, तो since होता है x is equal to z from 1. What you got now? Angle y is to angle x is equal to 3 is to 7. Again, I told you that when there is a ratio, there is some common multiple. So what you going to write? Ratio is there. Therefore, what you going to write? There is some common multiple. Let that common multiple be, usually I am taking x, but अभी यहाँ already x है ना, so we'll take k. Because already x angle is there, you can take anything, you can take a, b, c, d, और ज़्यादा करके हम लोग x लेते हैं, but इस वक्त हम लोग क्या ले रहे हैं? k. Therefore, measure of angle y is equal to 3k degree. And measure of angle x is equal to 7k degree. Now, what is the relation between this x and y? They are interior angles. Is it right? So, what I can do, I can take it as equation 2. I can take it as equation 3. Okay, have you understood this? So, okay, now we got the value of y and x, and if you compare with y and x, now you are going to take these two angle lines only. What I will write? Line AB is parallel to line CD. It is given if line P or QP is transversal, angle x and angle y are interior angle on same side of transversal QP. Therefore, angle x plus angle y is equal to 180 degree. Reason for this is interior angle theorem of parallel lines. Angle x is nothing but 7x. Angle y is nothing but 3k is equal to 180 degree. 10k is equal to 180. K is equal to 180 upon 10. K is equal to 18. We got the value of what? K. I'll do one thing. Sorry, यहाँ पे हमें replace करना ही पड़ रहा है. उसके बाद यहाँ से वापस इसमें देख लेते हैं. Okay, we got the value of k. K is nothing but constant. Okay, वो किसका वैल्यू नहीं, वो कांस्टेंट का वैल्यू है. We wanted to find out value of x. Therefore, measure of angle x is equal to 7k. 7 into 18. So 18 5s are 90. 18 6s are 108. 18 7s are 126 degree. So that is the value of x what they have asked you. Have you understood this? So I'll revise this question once again. They are given that AB is parallel to B, CD is parallel to EF, QB is a transversal and Y is to Z is equal to 3 upon 7. Find the measure of angle X. AB is parallel to CD is parallel to EF. AB is, suppose I am noting AB and EF because they have given the relation between Y and Z, and there is no such relation, but I know I am having relation between X and Z. X is equal to Z by alternate angle theorem, but they have given Y is to Z is equal to 3 is to 7, और Z की जगह हम लोग क्या डाल सकते हैं? X, because X is equal to Z, that is from equation 1. तो Y is to Z X कितना हो गया? 3 is to 7. There is some common multiple भी K. Y का वैल्यू आया 3K, X का वैल्यू आया 7K. But X और Y के अंदर क्या रिलेशन है? They are the interior angles. So interior angles of parallel lines are supplementary. X की जगह हम लोग 7 के डालेंगे, Y की जगह पे 3K, K का वैल्यू मिला 18. 18 is actually common multiple, and they have asked the value of X. X is equal to 7K. 7 into 18 is equal to what? 126 degree is the answer for the question number 5. Try to understand it properly. If you are not getting it now, एक बार rewind कर दो ये video, और if you understood, copy down it properly with proper handwriting and एकदम अच्छी तरह से हर जगह पे therefore sign डाल के systematically लिखो. Okay, copy down this. I'm pausing the video. They are given line QN is parallel to line R. Line P is a transversal. Correct? Okay, that will write line given line Q is parallel to line R. Line P is transversal and angle A is equal to 80 degree. Means this angle A is how much? 80 degree, right? And what they are asked to find? They are asked to find value of F and G. Angle A is equal to 80 degree, and what they are asked to find? They are asked to find the value of F and angle G. So solution. Now angle A is 80 degree. What they have asked you? F is this angle. And G is again this angle. Is it right? So there is no such relation with A and F. So we can find out value of D or B. B is better, I think so. Is it right? So what are we going to write? We are not going to make use of parallel lines. So what are you going to write? Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Reason क्या लिखेंगे हम लोग? Angles forming linear pair are supplementary. So angle A is 80 degree plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So ultimately angle B is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. Angle B is equal to 100 degree. You got the value of B is equal to how much? 100 degree. Is it right? Now we know that B and F is having relation of what? Corresponding angles. Now we are going to write line Q is parallel to line R. Correct? It is given. Then if, what is that? Line P is transversal. So what I can write is angle F is equal to angle B, and reason we are going to write corresponding angle theorem of parallel lines. So angle F is equal to 100 degrees. So we got the value of F. How much you got? 100 degrees. What I asked you? G. So what is the relation between F and G? What I can write? Angle F plus angle G is equal to 180 degrees. That is again angles forming linear pair are supplementary. So 100 plus angle G is equal to 80 degree, and angle G is equal to 80 degrees. I'm going to put in the box and copy down this. Have you understood this? This is an easy question. Copy down it properly. Try to do your own. पहला conditions लिखो, ये वीडियो पॉज कर, खुद से लिखो, कोई जरूरत नहीं कि विवेक सर ने लिखा वही कॉपी करना है. थोड़ा अपना भी दिमाग लगाओ. And this is not the only way to do it. I want F now. I should have found out the value of D. So A D का कितना मिलेगा 100, and D and F is having relation of what? Alternate angles. Again A के साथ मैंने C निकालता था, तो C plus F is equal to A और C is vertically opposite. So C and F are what? Interior angles, and C and G are what? Corresponding. That we also can do. कोई जरूरत नहीं कि जैसे मैंने मेथड यूज किया वही यूज करना है. Now you know the theorems, you know the properties, you can go by your own way, you get a full marks, don't worry for that. But you have to do the proper reasoning for it. Comment on it. Question. They have given that line AB is parallel to line CD. AB is parallel to CF, okay, and line BC is parallel to line ED. Got it now? So, and what they are asked to prove? They asked to prove that angle ABC is congruent to angle FDE. FDE. ABC is this part. Is congruent to angle FDE. FDE means this part we have to prove. These two angles are congruent. So there is no direct relation, but angle AB is parallel to CF, means these two lines are parallel. These are transverse, so I can take this angle and this angle is congruent by alternate. Again, BC is parallel to ED, means angle BCD is congruent to angle FDE. So from equation 1 and 2 say these two will be. It's a very fantastic question. कुछ इतना headache पालने का जरूरत नहीं. Just see that. अब एक बार कर लेते हैं उसको. Have you understood what I did? मैंने पहले ही दो एंगल्स लिए, उतना तक ही पहुंच जाते. चलो, what is that? Line AB is parallel to line CF. This one is given. Is it right? Now, if BC is transversal, then angle ABC is congruent to angle BCD. Equation 1 or equal to, we can put, no problem for it. Equation 1, a reason for it is, what you can write? By alternate angle theorem of parallel lines. Alternate angle theorem of parallel lines. After doing that, what you are going to do is, अब देखो ये इसके साथ congruent है. One is congruent, first angle is congruent to second. Now second is congruent to third. So by property of transitivity we can write they are congruent. Now what you could write? Line BC is parallel to line ED. They have given ED and BC is congruent to ED. It is given. Now this is a transversal. Now BC is parallel to ED. This is transversal. If DF or CF is transversal, what I can write then? Angle BCD is congruent to angle FDE. हमने इस तरह से दिया ना FDE, तो FDE लिखो. You can write EDF also. किस तरह से दिया वैसे ही लिखना है, बेटर रहता है. इक्वल टू साइन डाल दें. इक्वेशन 2 और उसका रीजन क्या लिखेंगे हम लोग? करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल थ्योरम ऑफ पैरेलल लाइंस. देन फ्रॉम 1 and 2, what I can write? देखो, ABC is parallel to BCD and BCD is congruent to FDE. मतलब angle ABC is equal to angle FDE from 1 and 2 by transitivity. ये नहीं लिखा तो चलता है, but you can write if you know it. Okay, this we have to write. You put in the box. This is the final answer. I think you have understood it properly. Shall I explain it once again? AB is parallel to CF. BC is a transversal, so angle ABC is congruent to angle BCD. One is congruent to second. BC is parallel to DF. If CF is a transversal, then BCD is congruent to angle FDE by corresponding angle. But first is congruent to second, second is congruent to third, means first is congruent to third. This is the thing we are going to write. And property is called as what? Transitivity. Copy down it properly. If you understood, अपनी तरह से भी कर सकते हैं आप लोग. Okay, this is the best way to do it. Copy down it. Now, this is the last question of our parallel line topic. It is a star question with star. और थोड़ा सा मैंने अलग अरेंजमेंट किया, मतलब है कि काफी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है ये. एंड दिस क्वेश्चन वी आर गोइंग टू लर्न मेनी थिंग्स. तो ये क्वेश्चन को हम लोग अभी 9th स्टैंडर्ड में आ गए, अभी बड़े हो गए, उस तरह से क्वेश्चन को करना है. एक एक स्टेप अच्छी तरह समझ लेना. व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू प्रूव, हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू प्रूव, एवरीथिंग वी शुड नो इट प्रॉपर्ली. ओके, अब पहला एक क्वेश्चन को, क्वेश्चन क्या है वो देख लेते हैं. लाइन PS is a transversal. This is a PS and line PS is a transversal of parallel lines AB and CD. Means AB is parallel to CD. Okay. Now AB is parallel to CD. Now they are given QX, then QY, RX, RY are bisectors. So they are bisectors. Okay, bisector divide the angle in two parts. और हमने एक क्वेश्चन किया था, तभी हमने क्या किया था, जब हमें एंगल लेना है AQX, I will take it as 2x, वो तुम्हें बताया था कि केयरफुली ध्यान में रखो कि दिस एंगल I will take it as 2x, फिर 2y, 2z, 2w. In that way we are going to do it. Is it right? So step by step we'll go. They are the bisectors. Bisector, that ray which divide the angle into what? Two equal parts. Suppose ये 40 कर दिया, 20 और ये 20 कर देगा. Okay, that you know. The ray which divide the angle into two equal parts is called as what? Angle bisector. Okay, that is also okay. Then they have asked you that QXRY, ये जो quadrilateral दिख रहा है, that is a rectangle. But for a rectangle, please, we are going to study the chapter quadrilateral in detail. But इस वक्त ये याद रखना कि if you want to write down, you can write down that definition of rectangle. The angle, the rectangle is the quadrilateral in which all angles are of 90 degree. That we have to prove that angle y 90 का, angle x 90 का है, angle XQY, this angle 90 degree. Means if we are able to prove that all angles are of 90 degree, then it is a rectangle. Means हमें prove करना है कि every angle of quadrilateral QXRY is a rectangle. We have to prove. अब हम लोग एक स्टेप को प्रॉपरली जाते हैं. ओके, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट इज गिवन? व्हाट इज गिवन टू यू? If line PS is the transversal, right? So first of all, we'll write line AB is parallel to line CD. AB is parallel to line CD. Line PS is a transversal. Transversal is a line which intersect the two other line in two distinct points. So this is a transversal intersecting line AB and CD at point Q and R. Have you understood this? Once you got that, they have given that ray QX, ray QI, वो सब दिया है. लेकिन हम कंफ्यूज नहीं होने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे? प्रॉपर लिखते हैं रे QX. वो किसका बाइसेक्टर होगा? Is bisector of angle AQI. इस तरह से करते हैं. Is it right? What is that? Angle QX is a bisector of angle AQR. Ray QY is bisector of angle BQR. Then ray RX is bisector of angle QRC, and last one is ray RY is bisector of angle QRD. See, they have just given bisectors, but I have written a QX bisector of what? AQR. QY the bisector of this. Have you understood up to here? Got it now? Now we have to prove. What are you going to prove? This quadrilateral. Which quadrilateral? Quadrilateral QXRY is a rectangle. What are you going to prove? It is an rectangle. Okay? Once you got that is a rectangle, you have to prove. मीन्स हमें मालूम है ये दिया, हमें यहां तक पहुंचना है. तो स्टूडेंट्स, रेक्टेंगल प्रूव करने के लिए हमें वो डेफिनेशन में क्या बोला भी, अगर हमने लिख लिया तो वापस एक बार, all angles are 90 degree. If in a quadrilateral, if all angles are 90 degree, it is what? Rectangle. So we are going to make use of this parallel lines. सब property use करनी है. Okay. So see what I am going to do. We know that ये bisector है ना, तो we'll take this angle as a 2x. So मैं शुरुआत करता हूं proof से. This angle we can take x, but don't take. but जब bisector दिया रहेगा तो प्लीज एक काम करना कि ले measure of angle AQR be 2x degree. Means what you got? Therefore, measure of angle AQR is equal to 2x degree. I will take as equation 1. कौन सा एंगल 2x हो गया? AQR, AQR किधर है? AQR ये पूरा कितना है? 2x, तो ये x होगा और ये x होगा, बिकॉज ये पूरा क्या लिया हमने? 2x लिया. Similarly, let measure of angle BQR be 2y degree. Is it right? So measure of angle BQR is equal to 2y degree. I will take it as what? Equation 2. Once you got equation 1 and 2, then third thing what you are going to do is, have you understood now here? Then, but what is the relation between AQR and BQR? They are angles forming linear pair. तो हम लोग वो पहला रिलेशन निकाल के रखते हैं. Now, as we can write, angle, measure of angle AQR plus measure of angle BQR is equal to 180 degree. Why AQR plus BQR is 180 degree? तो हमें लिखना है angles forming linear pair are supplementary. Angles forming linear pair are supplementary. So what is the value of AQR? AQR is nothing but 2x degree and BQR is nothing but what? 2y degree is equal to 180 degree. So if I am taking 2 common, it becomes x plus y is equal to 180 degree. And if I transfer it on that side, so I get x plus y is equal to 180 upon 2. And what we can write is x plus y is equal to 90 degree is equation 3. This is a very important equation for us now, for this particular question. So what you got now? X plus y. Here I have taken 2x, here 2y, but 2x plus 2y is 180 degree. I have taken common, so x plus y कितना हो गया? 90 degree. Is it right? यहाँ तक हमने किया कि x plus y is equal to, but ये अगर 2x है तो ये 2x 2y 2x ही होगा कि नहीं? They are alternate angles. That will take first. So what I am going to write? Line AB is parallel to line CD. It is given. AB is parallel to CD. If PS is a transversal, if PS is a transversal, I can write that angle QRD is equal to AQR. QRD is equal to AQR. Result लिखना है alternate angle theorem of parallel lines. Therefore, measure of angle QRD is equal to measure of angle AQR, or measure of angle QRD is equal to 2x degree is equation number 4. Once you got that ये 2x है तो ये भी 2x हो गया और ये 2y भी कितना हो जाएगा 2y, but वही लिखेंगे ना AB is parallel to CD, that is a transpose, that's what is equal to this. वो पूरा लिखने की जरूरत नहीं, खाली आप लोग लिखोगे similarly what I can prove, measure of angle QRC is equal to measure of angle BQR. So measure of angle QRC is equal to 2y degree is equation 5. This is the way we are going to do it. ये 2x है तो ये कितना होगा 2y होगा. इतना समझ में आया आपको? ये सब कॉपी डाउन करना है. उसके बाद हम लोग चलते हैं आगे के फॉर्मूले के लिए. हमें प्रूव करना है कि इट इज 180 डिग्री. तो यहां तक समझ में आया आपको? Now they have given that QX is the bisector of what? AQR. तो हमें ए क्यू एक्स ले सकते हैं, एक्स क्यू आर ले सकते हैं, बट ये कोऑर्डिनेटर के अंदर हमें इंपॉर्टेंट है ए क्यू आर, विल नॉट टेक ए क्यू एक्स, वो लेने का जरूरत ही नहीं है, ले सकते हैं कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं, हमारे लिए इंटरेस्टेड, वी आर इंटरेस्टेड व्हाट, क्यू एक्स आर। तो पहले क्या लिखे, रे क्यू एक्स, रे क्यू एक्स इज बाइसेक्टर ऑफ एंगल ए क्यू आर, दिस इज गिवन। जब ये बाइसेक्टर है, therefore एंगल एक्स आर एक्स क्यू आर, ये हाफ किसका होगा, ए क्यू आर का। therefore पढ़ा गए, मेजर ऑफ एंगल एक्स क्यू आर इज इक्वल टू हाफ इंटू 2x, तो मेजर ऑफ एंगल दैट इज फ्रॉम 1, इज इट राइट ना, इसका वैल्यू ए क्यू आर कहां से मिला, ए 2x मिला, या 2 गेट कैंसल, तो मेजर ऑफ एंगल एक्स क्यू आर इज इक्वल टू x डिग्री, नाउ इट इज इक्वेशन नंबर 6। तो ये एंगल आपको छोटा एंगल है ना, वो मिला x डिग्री का, इज इट राइट, एंड similarly we can write QY is a bisector of angle BQR, so therefore angle YQR, ये छोटा एंगल बन जाएगा y डिग्री का, is half measure of angle BQR. So measure of angle YQR is equal to half into 2y, 2 get cancelled. Measure of angle YQR is equal to y degree is equation number 5. Then equation number 6 na? Is 7. You got it now? तो ये बन गया y, is it right? So what I can write then, therefore measure of angle XQY is equal to, see, measure of angle XQY, XQY is a half this plus this angle, that is equal to measure of angle XQR plus measure of angle YQR, या हम लोग लिखेंगे एंगल एडिशन प्रॉपर्टी। तो मेजर ऑफ एंगल XQY इज इक्वल, XQR कितना था, x था, और ये कितना था, y था, तो मेजर ऑफ एंगल XQY is equal to x plus y, means measure of angle XQY is equal to, I will get 90 degree. This is equation number 8, and we are going to write from, say, x plus y 90 from 3. Have you understood this? अभी आप लोगों को सब मालूम पड़ रहा है कि x plus y कितना हो गया, तो ये अगर ये पूरा y है तो ये कितना हो जाएगा x, ये हो जाएगा y, और ये कितना हो जाएगा x। तो व्हाट बोल रहा है, अभी पूरा लिखते मत बैठो, पूरा करेंगे तो बहुत टाइम लगेगा आपको, और बड़े क्वेश्चंस में हम लोग एक बार आइडिया मिला वही प्रॉपर्टी यूज करनी है, तो ज्यादा ये मत करो। तो सिमिलरली measure of angle x RQ is equal to half the measure of angle QRC. So measure of angle XRQ is equal to, we can write y degree, equation 9, and measure of angle QRY is equal to half the measure of angle QRD. So measure of angle QRY is equal to x degree, equation 10. Okay. So what is the measure of angle XRY then? Therefore, measure of angle XRY is equal to measure of angle XRD plus measure of angle QRY. Angle addition property. So measure of angle XRY is equal to x plus y. Measure of angle XRY is equal to 90 degree is equation 11. Okay, got it? I made some changes. I have written it up. So what you got? XRY. XRY is this is y, x and this is y. To x plus y हो गया और it is y plus x. वो same thing. Therefore, measure of angle XRY is equal to 90 degree again from 3. But we are going to put in the box because ये हमारे लिए काम की चीज है. अब ये भी मिल गया 90 डिग्री. देखो ये x q y 90 degree, x r y 90 degree. We require one more angle which should be 90 degree. Is it right? So I am going to take in triangle QXR. See the angle QXR किधर है? QXR. ये ट्राइंगल लेते हैं. उसमें से ये एंगल कितना था? x. ये कितना है? y. तो और ये x को जाएगा. Right? So what are you going to write? Measure of angle QXR plus measure of angle XQR plus measure of angle XRQ is equal to 180 degree. यहां पे हम लोग लिख सकते हैं sum of the measure of all angle of triangle is 180 degree और angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of ट्राइंगल लिख सकते हैं या फिर सम ऑफ द मेजर ऑफ ऑल एंगल ऑफ ट्राइंगल इज 180 लिख सकते हैं. तो मेजर ऑफ एंगल QXR, XQR was x degree and XRQ was y degree is equal to 1 degree. तो XQR we got over here, right? It is from 6 and 7. We can write 6 and 6 and 10, 6 and 9. Okay, that is C. कौन सा ये लिया था हमने? Okay, but x plus y कितना है? 90 degree. तो measure of angle QXR plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree from 3. तो measure of angle QXR is equal to 90 degree is equation number 11. So that also you are going to put in the box. अब आपका काफी लेवल पे क्वेश्चन लास्ट स्टेज पे आ गया क्योंकि ये 90 डिग्री हो गया. राइट विद सम अदर दिस वी गॉट 90, दिस वी गॉट 90, ये भी 90. तो रिमेनिंग एंगल इज आल्सो ऑलवेज 90 डिग्री. तो आपको ये काम करना है अभी in quadrilateral. What are you going to write? In quadrilateral. Which quadrilateral? QXRY. In quadrilateral QXRY, measure of angle XQY कितना आया था? 90 degree. That is from 8. Then we got measure of angle XRY is equal to 90 degree from यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं 11, 12 from 11. Measure of angle QXR is equal to 90 degree from 12. Therefore, measure of angle QYR is also 90 degree और यहां रीजन लिखना है remaining angle of quadrilateral QXRY. Then once we got all angles are 90 degree, then we can write. I'm going to write over here. थोड़ा सा please adjust करो because this question is little bit big. तो मैं ये पूरा implies कर रहा हूं. As all angles are 90 degree, all angles are of 90 degree. That we are going to write over here. Please. Therefore, quadrilateral QXRY is a rectangle. QXRY is a rectangle by definition. So please see how we are going to write now. I'll do it once again. ये पार्ट को आपको सेपरेट करना है, ये पार्ट प्रॉपर सेपरेट रहेगा, ये इससे आपको सेपरेट करना है, ये ऑलरेडी सेपरेटेड है. ओके, सो विल डू इट वंस अगेन. एक क्वेश्चन को प्लीज, एज यू आर इन 9th स्टैंडर्ड, इट इज अ वेरी वन ऑफ द थोड़ा चैलेंजिंग क्वेश्चन है, ये डिफिकल्ट नहीं है कि एकदम कुछ आएगा नहीं, ऐसा नहीं, बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है. खाली आपको एक स्टेप्स कैसे लिखने हैं, ये लेंथी क्वेश्चन को किस तरह से हम लोग करेंगे वो देखना है. They are given that in a figure, PS is a transversal and line AB is parallel to line CD, QX, QY, RX, RY are the angle bisector. So मुझे प्रूव करना था कि QX, RY is a rectangle. और मैंने पहले से ही बोला कि अगर rectangle प्रूव करना है means we have to prove that all angles are 90 degree. Means by definition it is a rectangle. तो हमें प्रूव करना था ये 90. This angle is 90, this angle 90, this 90, this 90. All angles are 90 degrees. It is a rectangle. यहाँ हमें प्रूव करना था. But they are given QX a bisector. But I told you that when they are giving that it's a bisector, ये पूरे एंगल को AXR को हमने लिया 2x डिग्री. ये bisector तो ये बन जाएगा x डिग्री. Okay, and ये भी 2y, but ये जो है ना AQX plus BQS, they are the angles forming linear pair. उसका मैंने प्रॉपर्टी यूज किया, तो 2x plus 2y is equal to 180 degree means x plus y got 90 degree. That we found out. Okay, x plus y is 90 degree. Now AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to, अगर ये 2x है तो ये भी 2x, ये 2y तो 2y, ये यहाँ तक आ गया 2x. But again ये 2x है, but ry is a bisector. So rqy कितना हो जाएगा? xqr become y degree and xqr become x degree. Is it right? ये हमने कर किया था. If it is a bisector, this will become x. It is a bisector, y plus x plus y कितना हो गया? 90 डिग्री का. तो measure of angle xqy become x plus y. तो xqy become what? 90 degree. This is the first angle we got. xqy is equal to x plus y means 90 degree. xry भी क्या है? x plus y. तो rxy is also what? rxy is 90 degree. Then we took triangle xqxr. In that this is x, this is y, and this is, but we don't know the value of qxr. So QXR plus XQR plus RXQ is equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property of a triangle, or we can write somehow the measure of all angle of a triangle is 180 degree. So QXR is equal to x plus y. X plus y कितना है? 90 है ना? तो XRY is what? 90 degree. अगर हम लोग quadrilateral QXRY लेंगे, XQY is equal to 90, RXY is equal to 90, QXR is equal to 90. So, what is that? QRY is also what? 90 degree because of remaining angle of quadrilateral. As all angles are of 90 degree, QXRY is a rectangle. Student, you have to go, maybe possible, थोड़ा सा आपके लिए lengthy बनेगा equation, definitely lengthy बनेगा. But the thing is, if you are not getting it, रिवाइंड 2 बार सुनो ये वीडियो, फिर ये प्रॉपरली लिखना है एंड विल रिवाइज दिस एट द टाइम ऑफ योर, आई थिंक दिस क्वेश्चन विल बी द फर्स्ट यूनिट टेस्ट, बट फर्स्ट यूनिट टेस्ट में ऐसे क्वेश्चन लोग नहीं पूछते हैं, तो दिस वी हैव टू रिवाइज एट द टाइम ऑफ यूनिट टेस्ट एज वेल एज एट द टाइम ऑफ सेमेस्टर। बट ये क्वेश्चन को आप लोग एज अ चैलेंजिंग करके लेके 5 बार प्रैक्टिस करो। यू राइट 2 टाइम्स बाय जस्ट, एक पूरा कॉपी करो और 3 बार खुद से लिखने का ट्राई करो, दिस विल बिकम परफेक्ट क्वेश्चन। ओके, द इजी क्वेश्चन है, खाली लेनी है, कॉपी इट प्रॉपर्ली एंड वी आर कंप्लीटेड दिस टॉपिक, पैरेललाइज प्रॉपर्ली। थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स।